Now see, recently we have been analyzing what are the factors for high air pollution in Guwahati or other small towns also, even like Nalbari. As I told, there are 5 non-attainment cities in Assam, and this is based on PM10 and PM2.5. Then when we so last January, when our that air quality index in Guwahati, it crossed the level of 300 plus. So it was an alarming situation, and we can see a haze of smoke and all, so that air was not clean. So we tried to find out the reasons, and that finally we have found that construction of flyovers and all these things, that contribution is more than the vehicular emission and all those things. So we have discussed, we have sorted out some plan for controlling those pollution, like water sprinkling, or now after those as the outcome of those meetings and all, now Guwahati Municipal Corporation has come up. They have purchased this vacuum that vehicles with vacuum suction system to clean the road dust and all. So this is helping, definitely this is helping. But in the same time, I have seen the last week itself in that national highway, that bypass, it is under construction, and 2-3 flyovers are still under construction. So those are the points of worry. So they are generating dust mostly. And another issue, like we are having this one, so many of brick kilns nearby Guwahati or in other towns like non-attainment cities also. It's a Nagaon, within that 15-kilometer radius of Nagaon, we are having a quite few numbers of brick industry. So now, but good initiative is that there is that zigzag technology. One notification has come in 2022, and within 2 years, that notification, all the provisions we have to implement. When that, and we have given that conditions to all the brick kilns. So when you see that, maybe we are so hopeful that after 1 year or 2 years, we won't see much black smoke from the tea industry, not only tea industry, but from the brick kilns, because they will adopt to zigzag technology mandatorily, and there will be more efficient burning of coal. So that is the when you see more efficient burning of coal, you won't see the black smoke, but the white smokes will come. That will be mostly moisture. So we'll see that there will be improvement in that air quality, that especially from the brick kiln sectors. Otherwise, we don't have many agricultural waste burning issues in Guwahati and all. So we are free. And land cutting issues, those are there, and it will be continuing. But land cutting in many of the hillsides are still in unorganized sectors. As per the provisions of the rules, that Pollution Control Board does not have much rule to enforce regarding vehicular emission control. This is looked after by the Department of Transport. And what government is taking initiative like that, we have already shown in that conference that we are having in Guwahati now, we are having 2 old vehicle scrapping centers. Old vehicle scrapping centers, this is called registered vehicle scrapping centers. So these 2 facilities have already come up. So, and Government of India, they're going away with the old vehicles mandatorily. This will help little bit. Then again, I'm telling that in Guwahati or other places in Assam, that vehicular emission is not the main contributor. And not only air pollution, we are finding so many issues regarding water pollution from the vehicular sector, in the sense of from the service centers and all these places, because the water being used for washing of the vehicles, they become dirty, and there is a treatment system. But we are trying to enforce all the provisions that after treatment, that water can be recycled, and that they follow our instructions. All the service centers, they follow our instructions, so that we can get rid of water pollution aspects. And regarding we are having more problem regarding not only from the particulate matter, from all the automobile workshops. say dealer workshops are the main ones, major ones. So they are having that all paint booth and all these things. So there are emission issues of by VOCs, what is called volatile organic carbon and other parameters. So we are trying to that mandate specific conditions, how to control this emission and how they will do even with the paint residues and all these things, how they will dispose. They should follow the provisions of the hazardous waste rules. Like that we are doing. Now, I highlight the activities of NCAP, National Clean Air Program. So these are the main stakeholding department. One is Pollution Control Board, another industries, one is transport. All these are various stakeholding departments. There's action plans have already been framed in the line of National Clean Air Program. The government of Assam, they have already formulated the state clean air program. So this is applicable to all the towns. So what we will do, how will not only water sprinkling, but there are some other issues like that roads should be cleaned regularly, and most of the municipalities, they are now going to purchase this vacuum cleaners and all these things, so that road can be cleaned. And recently there was a study, source emission study from IIT Guwahati under the leadership of Dr. Gokhale. So he has found out that road emission, that road dust mainly, not the vehicular emission, but only road dust is the main contributor. So it should be cleaned regularly. So how it will be cleaned? So government is purchasing few smaller vehicles, and they are buying now they are switching over to all electric vehicles. Even that road tripper and all these things, it will be electric vehicles who will carry that garbage and all. We are taking help of social media, websites, and like these forums. Now, Pollution Control Board Assam itself, we are having that MOUs with so many colleges, to only with main objective that mission life objectives should be spread out. This under National Clean Air Program, we are running so many mass awareness program, even on special days like maybe 2nd October, the 26th January, like that we are doing procession with that mission life activities. That there are World Ozone Day, World Environment Day. These days we take help. But now, as of now, Pollution Control Board of Assam is reaching to the people. See, and in this regard, I'll blame our industries also and blame our own people also, because see, the rules are very clear. You say about plastic waste management, solid waste management, or in hazardous waste management. Their rules, even their rules are very strict in terms of Air Act and Water Act. Say, for example, I was telling, say automobile workshop, they should recycle they should treat the water with a focus to recycle. You forget about recycling. As of now, most of that automobile workshops, they are having the ETP for the namesake. They are not even operating the ETP. Water is bypassed, effluent is going down the drain. So these issues we find problems, and we have to. There is that manpower constraint is always there. Then interest of the people to work on their own field for that regulations, for taking the regulatory steps. People are not very much interested also. See, we have to take provisions. We can issue so-called notice, closure notice, but we have to identify the defaulters. So identifying the defaulters also issue. See, there is no specific budget like that, and under National Clean Air Program, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, they are giving budget for these 5 non-attainment cities in the state. For the other towns, that for the ULB activities, Pollution Control Board are not giving any financial help. But for this National Clean Air Program, these 5 cities, definitely funds are coming from the other places. Then for all these mass awareness programs and all, we bear the expenditures. We are organizing so many of mass awareness programs with schools and colleges. We are working. So these expenditure we can bear. That financial strength we are having now, Pollution Control Board, because we collect consent fees from all the industries. So we are having a pool of fund to spend for these things. Now, say for example, under National Clean Air Program, Guwahati Municipal Corporation, they will get around 18 crores or 20 crores for the year. And actually, there is a fund constraint is also not there, because if we give more action plan with concrete utilization certificate, more fund will come.